Hello there, YouTubers. Here's where we're at. We got the major part of these done now. This has got the adapter on top, so you can't see the double thing. If we got them locked down here. I guess I don't have you in the screen. Whee! That's the double part, but that's the downside. And he's got them welded in there. He's pretty good at that welding. He's getting that down. This is an adapter. Can't explain what it's for, but it's for a head. So this part here, this part here is like 30 thousandths higher than this here. Proud of this. Then what this does here, oh lordy, what this does here, well, these bolts are tight. This raises this up. This raises this side up, or you can raise this side up, or you start at a high and you can lower it down, and that's what that screw does, is adjust that, keeps it in plane. Then you tighten it all up. Now we have to make a fine-tune adjuster for in here. We'll probably do that on I'm thinking Thursday, because I'll probably stay home tomorrow. And I spent all day making these slots there. They take a long time. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that could probably do, oh, just put it in here, whip it through, and maybe they could have. There's a lot of people out there that are a lot better at machining than I am. And but that's what these beasts look like. I can't raise that up. That thing's getting right heavy too, because I think that's 1 1/8, maybe might be 1 1/4, and we took 1/8 off because this is 1 inch here. But that goes in the mill, and then you bolt, like you can bolt the exhaust manifold ports of the head in here. So there'd be a bolt here, a bolt here, a bolt here, a bolt here, and 2 bolts down here. So 2, then the center 2. I don't know if there's 1 in the middle. I don't think there's 1 in between the 2 ports. And then you have the head, and you can adjust it up for playing with the valves. So that's how that looks. We'll go down and look at his Blockmaster. I think that's what that thing is. He's been working on the Blockmaster while I was chippying at the slots all day. We'll go down there. Oh, I got to turn the noise down so they don't hear any noise right now, because YouTube doesn't like it if you got noise on here. So I got to make noise before they make that noise. And so there you go. So you can't hear that. So here's the Blockmaster. What he's been working on all day while I've been doing that is setting the head. Now the head from front to back has to be 0. But from this side to this side, as this thing sweeps this way, this has to be 3 thousandths of an inch lower than this side. So I guess you're giving it 6 thousandths of an inch lead, like on here it is, Blockmaster 85. So he's been sitting here playing with shims that are like thin as paper, maybe thinner than paper. I mean, this is a thick one here, and you can I could make it disappear in the film. I think he's playing with 1,000th of an inch shims. That's what all this stuff is different colors, different thickness shim stocks. But I think he's got it. Here's the tool he made to set it up. It goes in there. There's a place on the head right there. I'm not going to mess with his turning this thing, but it holds 2 7/16 bolts. Then he made that and made this afternoon to hold a micrometer, so it sweeps around here so you can see where it's sweeping at. Look at this. This is like, you can see how thin this stuff is. That he's going to fine tune it. So right now he's 1/2 thousandth off, and I don't know whether he's going to mess with that or not. He probably will, knowing him. Got to be perfect. That's a heck of a machine. That's probably going to be where he puts that thing that we were making up in the other thing. He'll probably bolt it down in here so he can do heads on there real good. Here's all the accoutrements that came with this thing. Look at all that stuff. Those look like, I don't know what they look like. They look like some big, oh, you can put some shims and bolts. Here's stands for maybe crankshafts or something. I got no idea, but that's some serious stuff. This is a stand for it over here also. He got all, and that thing's heavy. Hadn't put the guards on it yet. Heavy piece, nice piece, pretty piece. So that's what that's at. I don't think there's anything else going on down here, so we'll call it a wrap. I'll put these two on tonight so you can kind of see what's going on down here at Jeffrey Maddox. Oh, he took this guard off of here so he could swing that. I guess there might be a guard on the other side too. Yeah. Took that one off too so he could get in there. Look at all the fine adjustments on all these, plus 1,000 plus. He's got to set all those. No, that's plus 000015 plus 2, I guess. I don't know. He'll check all that too. Believe me, it will be right on the money before it gets playing with stuff. They say you're supposed to run a couple test pieces through it and measure them too. So I guess this is all the stuff that you gotta do on it. Pretty slick. Neat piece. All right, that does it for tonight. We are done milling slots. Done milled a million slots in there today. Had a problem with the daggone these starting to vibrate loose. These are parallels, and I clipped one of them. I don't know if you can see the marks on it. I guess you can if you're just right. Clipped one of them. Those things were tight, and as the slots gave up, they gave up the tension in it, and one of them came loose. So here's what to do with a Coke can. I just took a pair of scissors and cut it and kept that in there, and it seemed to work pretty good. I guess you could put magnets. I really don't like putting magnets on these things because the magnets just get covered up with those stupid little metal pieces, but that seemed to work out pretty good. Once I did that, it took care of the problem. I didn't have that problem again. So anyhow, that's it for now. I'm heading home for dinner. So glad you stopped by. Eugene's done glass beading over here. He's not using glass, he's using something else. There's all the boxes of the stuff. I guess he's done in there. All right, well, over and out for now. We'll go with the big red truck. We'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Glad you were here.